Hello? Are we here? Hello? It says we're live. But I don't see it on my YouTube dashboard, so I'm just gonna have to trust that we are live. What's going on, everybody? Oh, I got all of my cords jumbled here. We are here with Shiny Saturday. And as my cords are jumbled, I am also jumbled because I've been redoing settings and trying to get connected to my YouTube studio here, but Streamlabs keeps getting in my freaking way. I'm trying to connect my encoder so it starts going here so I can dual stream to the Shorts feed as well, but apparently it just doesn't want me to do that. So, we are not going to be doing that. Instead, we are just going... Whoa, sorry. We're just going to be shiny hunting. But let me check if I'm actually live here first. Yes, I am actually live here. Okay. How's everybody doing this fine Saturday afternoon? I almost said evening, but we're actually live here in the afternoon for once, which is nice. Guess I will go ahead and... It's just so weird. Even though I'm live on YouTube, my creator dashboard doesn't want to recognize that I'm live. Anyways, let's go ahead and get some encounters in. And then we can worry about everything else later. Okay, my encounters work. I know it's Shiny Saturday, but I was like this close to streaming Champions again. I'm just having way too much fun. I was almost gonna stream Champions again. Gonna have to sit down at this computer sometime and... Because, like, I did everything in the YouTube studio, copied over, like, my encoder and stream key and everything, and then when I tried to hit start streaming, it, like, popped up the Streamlabs thing, even though I'm using OBS. Made me annoyed. And I don't really know how to fix that, so we're gonna have to look at that later. No, luckily I don't care to nickname this Charmander, or else we'd have to nickname it every time and then go check. That would be a lot. And hopefully my mic is coming in through too, because I forgot to check that. I always forget to check that. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're on the correct mic. Okay. Does somebody want to do me a favor and hit the sub button? I want to make sure that my friggin' alarm alert widget worked. You know, for the past couple streams, I realized that I forgot to plug my computer into the Ethernet directly. It doesn't say we're dropping any frames. So I'm going to take that as a good sign. But I know Wi-Fi can be a lot more iffy. But I also kind of don't want to take the time to stand up and go plug it in. Man, this is the same intro to the same song over and over again. This is gonna get old real fast. I think it already got old. Ba-da-bum-bum. Do we have any guesses on how many encounters? How many encounters are we going? Get our guesses in. Get your guesses in now before we find the shiny, or else it doesn't matter. That is indeed our question of the day. I know how to point. Love how we're doing this shiny playthrough just to say that I've done it, and no other reason. It's not like I need these shinies for competitive play or anything. Man, the people who do nothing but full odds. Different kind of monster there. I wonder when it checks the shiny. Like, you have no way of knowing, because you can't check all of them. But, like, if you just leave shinies sitting on the table, I wonder when it rolls for it. I would assume it's when you pick it. But, who knows? I wonder if there is any way to test for that in, like, the game's files or something. Not like I would be the one doing it, but... It would just be interesting to me if there was a way to monitor it. And you could, like, you know, see how many shinies that you pass up on just while trying to hunt the one that you want. Do you see that? 18 HP. That's like a 0 HP IV Charmander right there. Sorry, that was not important. That's just, I've never seen a starter with 18 HP. I've seen 19, 20, and 21, but I've never seen 18. It was modest, though. I'm putting my encounter guess in. I'm going 5,432. I'm going 116. Next one, right? It's always the next one. Oh, we'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. How crazy would that actually have been? Ba-da-bum-bum. A timid one. All right. I feel like. Okay. We got to keep talking about champions, right? Because that's the relevant thing. Everybody's playing champions. I'm the only one out here shiny hunting. So maybe good. I take my corner of the market, you know? You all want shiny hunting? You come to the Raging Nation. Anywho, any hoozle, you'll watch shiny hunting, you'll listen about champions. Best of both worlds. So, as I was saying, last Shiny Saturday, a week ago, there are Champions tournaments that I'm trying to get ready for. And I feel like I'm getting a solid idea of what the meta is going to be like. And I think I have a really good anti-meta pick on my team right now that I've been testing. I'm not going to say which one it was, but if you go watch the stream yesterday from twitch.tv, you'll see what I was testing. And I'm not going to tell you which mon it was, but it was one of them. So I think I'm going to run with some variety of the team that I have right now. And I don't know. I don't know what other megas are really that great. Especially out of the new ones from ZA, because I still don't know all of their abilities. I learned Mega Grandpa gets Berserk, and I learned Mega Victory Bell is trash. It has innards out. Which is no longer a signature ability of Piku Miku, because now Mega Victory Bell has it. Which, I get it, like, oh, it spills poison everywhere as, you know, you hit it and it damages you, but something like Corrosion, where, like, you can poison and hit steel types with your poison moves, or some new ability that was, like, an upgraded version of that, where steel types become weak to your poison moves, would have been so much better. Especially when you consider that Victory Bell, when it Mega Evolves, loses Chlorophyll, which is a great ability, and then it gets an ability that only activates when it gets knocked out, which is, like, you trade Chlorophyll for that, which is crazy. And yesterday, thanks to Alpha, I learned that Mega Tyranitar keeps Sandstream. Who knew? Not me. This is my first time playing in a format with Megas in competitive play. So I've got to find a second Mega, I really feel like, because I've got only one Mega on my team right now. And I feel like, oh, maybe I don't have to. Maybe I could bring it to every game. I am running Mega Charizard Y. It's a good Mega. There's a lot of weather in the format right now. A lot of Pelipper and Politoed, a lot of Tyranitar, a lot of Mega Frostlass, a lot of Mega Charizard Y. Like, we got all 4 weathers in this format, and all 4 of them are good. So I feel like you can't really give up weather control. So you're like, if you're running Mega Charizard Y, like, you're bringing Mega Charizard Y. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's a bad call. But I guess I'm fixing to find out. We received the Charmander. Thank you, Professor Oak, for my Charmander. He just keeps coming back and picking up the same Charmander over and over again. I don't know what he's looking for, said Professor Oak. I'm looking for this. Not for that. Thought if I timed it right. I didn't time it right. It's times like this when the previously on your quest is really annoying. What do you mean, previously on my quest? I walked out of my house. Somebody else is shiny hunting. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I don't know. What would you guys prefer? Should we play some other music and not have the game music? Oh, excuse me. Just ate right before I did this. I feel like that'd be easy to do on the fly. I could change the music. Yeah, let's switch over from game music, shall we? Let's go ahead and mute the Switch. Yeah, we're gonna have the desktop audio muted until I get something playing, because we don't want no stinking ads. Let me actually change over my own headphones too, so I don't have to sit here and listen to. Alright, there we go. Now we got some chill vibes. Thank you. Music courtesy of Glitchx City, of course. One of the best Pokemon remixers out there. If not the best. My favorite, personally. Charmander, why were you not shiny? Did my count didn't go up? Hello? Hello? Sir? Hello? Thank you. Whoa, sir, my count. Okay, my hotkey just isn't working anymore, I guess. All right, cool. I love it when things like that happen in the middle of stream, because I've got time to troubleshoot it right now. I guess we're just clicking, folks. We're clicking. That's fine with me, I guess. If I have it open still. Okay, there it worked. Okay, we just won't hit it next time. Because if I just have to leave it open, I can put it on the other screen. Out of my way. Oh, I wasn't supposed to hit it. Also, I just realized that I never had my chat open, so sorry folks in the chat. I do deeply apologize. I was expecting it to be popping up on my screen like it's supposed to do, but it's not doing that. So now I've got it open. It's just going to be down here. Should have just been using Streamlabs instead of OBS. Should have just never switched afterwards. Testing, testing. I can see you now. Anyways, how does Mega Evolution change the meta? Well, for starters, I can click super effective moves without going, oh, is this stupid Goldango just going to terrestrialize and live the hit and just absolutely blow up my team with Make It Rain? That's the biggest change. Hello? My counter is not working. Why is nothing working? This is super weird, because I had the friggin' counter window minimized, and it was working up until, like, encounter 136. And then it just was like, I don't want to do it anymore. This is going great. I'm having a good Saturday. Shiny Saturday, not going so great. Unless I found the shiny, in which case, it'd be going really great. And then all would be forgiven. Let me see. Let me delete this. And bro, log in again? Homie. chat box. Where'd it go? Browser. Let me label it this time, because maybe then I'll frickin'... Oh, my counter. Okay. I want somebody to try chatting now. Maybe I'm hoping that fixed it. That way I don't have to crank my neck to see you chatting down there. Oh, hello. You're really squished. I can't see your usernames, but... I don't, that's the level of box that I've got, so... It's just gonna have to extend past. There we go. I have chat open. LKG and Ash Ketchum scrolling up. I am very sorry. Thank you for the sub. If you stayed subbed, because I totally just missed your messages. I'm sorry. Whoops. No, not check bag. No, not check bag. Stop it. Stop it. Man, don't you love it when I'm all over the place? That's so entertaining. Professional streamer over here, everybody. Technology is fun. That is a word that you can use to describe technology. I just go and hit my button for my counter, and then if I'm not clicked in the window, man. Also, I'm really sad because my alert box for Mr. S. Ketchum, who subbed, would have let me know that somebody was frickin' here if my alert box went off, but my alert box did also not go off. But that widget is supposed to be on. So this is... That one's for you, Mr. Ash Ketchum. I know it doesn't say your username, but that one's for you. Yeah, we have a Discord, actually, if you want to join. There should be either a link on my channel, question mark? I know there's a command for it in our Twitch chat. So yeah, my Discord's probably going to take 5 million years to update because I haven't opened it on my computer for a while. Yep, downloading 17 updates. Wahoo! Let's see. How do we do this again? Invite to server. Edit invite link expires never. No limit. Generate a new link. Copy. Okay, let me minimize that. Yeah, I've got the invite link copied. Let me just get it into chat here. Did that work? I think that worked. Oh my goodness, my button. My buttons are working. Who would have thunk? Oh. Hello, champions. Okay, let me hop on. Let's pause this. And then paste. Boom. My Buton. It's working again. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on anymore. Things suddenly work and then they don't work and then they work. I don't know what's going on. Send help. Send help. All right, what mix should we do next? Ooh, I like her Zelda mix, so that's what we're going to do next. All right, I will check on the request after stream. Let's get refocused here. Get refocused here. Center it. Appreciate it though. Appreciate the sub. That's for sure. Welcome to the Rage Nation. I hope one day to get that Discord active. It used to be a little bit active, and then we fell off the streaming bandwagon there for a while, but we're back. I don't know, how long were we gone? From streaming, it was like 2 years. Not 2 years from content, but from streaming, it was a while. And then we've been off and on until now. Now I have a set schedule again. But that's what happens when you're a senior in college and getting married and moving and adjusting to life and stuff. Bum. Bum ba-dum. Dum. I know, I look back on it and it's like, it doesn't feel like it was 2 years at all. But I tried to be like active on TikTok and shorts and stuff as much as I could, but even that was like, eh. But yeah, now we have a set schedule. We got a little screwed up with the Champions maintenance on Thursday, so I was supposed to stream on Thursday and then do a short and on Friday, but then I ended up having to stream Friday instead because of the maintenance. But we're back on schedule with Shiny Saturday, at least. And that is where I hope to stay, is on schedule. Get a little bit of a break tomorrow. No content for Sunday. Oh, and then we back at it Monday. Monday will be a TikTok and a short. And I'll probably take, until I have some more long-form video ideas, I'll probably be taking our Twitch streams and uploading them to YouTube. So YouTube folks, our YouTube subs, also get access to our Champions content. Won't catch me gatekeeping. That'll be about a week behind, though. Because not today, but next Saturday, we will have our Champions stream from yesterday up. So you will get the benefit of watching it on time if you follow me on Twitch and tune into the streams. But you will still be able to catch it. But I suggest a Twitch follow. You can go watch it right now. Past broadcast. We went on a 6 or 7-0 win streak. So, if that is your cup of tea. I know that I'm gonna have a split audience. That's kind of why I've got the streams in 2 places. Because I'm a competitive Pokemon player. Like that's my main thing. That's what I do, you know. But I've also got the shiny hunters over here on Saturday that are like, who cares about competitive play? I just want to see Pokemon sparkle, you know? And I'm like, we got both, you know? We got both. I like to think that my content's got something for every Pokemon fan. Our shorts and TikToks are funny, we shiny hunt, we play competitive. You know, no matter what kind of Pokemon fan you are, I feel like you can enjoy their Agination. And that's kind of the goal. Dang. I forgot how much I love this Zelda mix. Ah, no, wrong button. Oh, that's alright. Would have loved to have you in the chat, but that is A-okay. We were vibing with a few people last night. You did miss Alpha, though. He was in the chat. You could have seen him. I know that he's well, I can't speak for him. I don't know if he's done with content, but it's been a while since he's done anything. But I know he went back to school, so I know he's super busy. Coming from somebody who also went to college, I know how it is. I do know how that be. The alpha return to streaming is going to be legendary. Oh, you're tempting me. You're tempting me to go play a champions match right now. You're tempting me. I mean, you know, the whole thing is, it's battles. You know, it's got like a hub menu where you can access your boxes and items and train your mons. But yeah, like that's the thing, is it's only battles. There's like this much story. Every time you rank up, the battle chair lady, whoever that kind of looks like Gita, shows up and is like, "Oh, you ranked up again. Let me give you a title." And then that's about it. Yeah, super exciting for him though. I was talking to him about it the other day. He's studying like game design and things like that, so it's really nice. He's going full time too. No, wrong button. Gotta hit the B button after the menu to skip that, and then I was still hitting the wrong button. I didn't skip it. I mean, if you can find the time. I don't know. I have a... Oh man, you're gonna get me started on my rant. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? Okay, I'm started. Here's my college rant. Okay, so, little backstory. Right now, I'm on parental leave, so I haven't been to work in a couple weeks. But back when I was working, I still have my get me through college job. I work at the Orange store, if that narrows it down for anybody. So I work there while getting my degrees. I say plural. I got 3. I have a bachelor's, I have an associate's, and then I have like a certificate of professional completion, whatever, something. I don't know if that counts as a degree. So I have 2 and a certificate. Yeah, T. But I work like an entry-level, basic retail job, and I have, let's see, when did I graduate? I was done with classes December 2024. It is currently 2026. And I walked to graduation in May of 2025. So I've been searching for jobs for well over a year, like 2 years, because you start searching before you actually graduate to try and get a jump. And the job market right now, at least for us Americans, absolute trash. Even for people trying to get jobs like the one that I have, like a basic retail job, it's just not happening. So my coworkers used to make fun of me all the time for having 3 useless pieces of paper. Anytime I would come up with an idea or say something at work, they'd be like, "Oh, Mr. 3 degrees over here." Okay, that's the backstory. So sometimes I feel like, all of that to say, sometimes I feel like I'm a walking college is a scam ad. Not to say that college is a scam. Like, there are things that you have to go to college for, right? You need to go to university, have higher education. And I think everybody should have some level of higher education. Whether or not it's traditional university or like a trade, you go to do an apprenticeship, you have to have some level of higher education in order to, like get a job, contribute something. I do not have a child psychology degree. That I do not have. I have business degrees. If I had a child psychology degree, I don't think I'd be here. Okay, not here, but like, where I'm currently working. Psychology is actually a demanding field, more and more. But I don't feel like I'm smart enough or patient enough to work in the psychological field. So there's that. Oh. Hello. We're muting. They hung up. I sent a text instead. Oh, my Buton! It's not working anymore. Why does it do this to me? I don't... Please, sir. I mute my mic once, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, I don't want to work anymore. I'm gonna give it 2 hits. Exactly, right? You like go for one thing and then life has other ideas, I guess. I don't know. So, but again, it depends on the field. Like, I thought I chose a field that would constantly have demand. I have, okay, context. I should say what I have. I have a digital marketing degree. That's my bachelor's, and my associate's is in business management, and my certificate is in professional selling. So I have management, marketing, and selling, which is like the 3 biggest thing of business. Upper management, revenue, and revenue, right? That's like the big 3 of business. That's what you need to succeed. And so I was like, set, done. If I know how to get businesses revenue, I'll always have a job. False. False, false, false. 1, AI. And, okay, that's a whole nother rant. I hate AI, and it's not even because of my job situation. People are using AI as a replacement when it should be used as a tool. And that's all I'll say about that rant, because we're running out of time, and we don't really have time to go on that tangent. So I thought that I chose something good. And here we are. Don't, phone, please don't be dropping again. Yeah, UG AI. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much sums up my feelings. And it shouldn't be that way. I should be excited about AI because I think of it as a tool. Brainstorming ideas, making outlines, doing things that, AI should do, that people shouldn't. Using technology for what it's good for. But then people use it to create art and don't pay artists or graphic designers, or they use it to write entire marketing campaigns, and then the marketing campaigns suck or have typos or errors, and should be used as a tool, not as a replacement. And to quote Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that. So anyways, all of that to say, go back to school if you feel like you can. If you can afford it, don't go into debt. Get a scholarship. And pick a good field. If you go to college to study something stupid, this is no way a jab to one particular major. But if you go in and study something like, I don't know, Shakespearean literature, and then complain that you're in debt and don't have a job, I'm like, my sympathy is limited. But if you go in for something like audio engineering, like you want to do, or game design, like Alf wants to do, or business, like I did, then you should have a job. That's how it should work. That's how it did work until the turn of the century, for some reason. I don't know. Oh, yeah, people making AI music. Blech. It was supposed to be cool. It was supposed to be cool. Anyways. Alright, I think we're going to get to encounter 190 here while we wrap up. And it is time for me to head down, rejoin the wife and the babby. So, anyways, thanks for listening to me rant about college and AI and job security. That's not really where I thought Shiny Saturday was going to go, but that's where it went. We'll be back live on Tuesday or Thursday. Tuesday or Thursday is our Twitch streaming days, so be on the lookout for those live notifications over on Twitch. And then those VODs will get reposted here on YouTube. So you don't have to worry about missing it if you want to stay subbed here. I know some people hate having multiple platforms or multiple apps on their phone, so I get it. Whatever floats your boat, float the boat. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah, he's 2 weeks old yesterday, so. She's doing good. Recovery, of course, slow, but she's doing well. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for us. Thank you, everybody, so much that came in and hung out. I will see you guys in the Shorts feed and on TikTok on Monday. But yeah, live again over on Twitch, either on Tuesday or Thursday. We'll just kind of have to see which day works better for us. So be on the lookout for all those notifications, and I will see you guys